Excuse me. Welcome again to Verbling. Hello, I'm Teacher Oakley. And once again, it's time for Idioms class. In today's Idioms class, we'll be looking at idioms that are somehow related to sleeping or not sleeping and dreaming. Things you do when you're asleep. Not much, but dream. As usual, we'll take turns doing a number of exercises, fill-in-the-blank type exercises, and we'll discuss a little bit the idioms as they are presented in the material. We'll try to brainstorm. I'll do my best to brainstorm other related idioms, and also compare and contrast the idioms if they're very similar or how they're different, and as well talk about if there are any situational uses. Sometimes an idiom is only really used in the first person, or sometimes an idiom is really, 95% of the time it's only used in business, things like that. Okay, let me do a microphone check and we'll get started. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, hanging in there. Doing okay. Kind of a long day for me, but I'm hanging in. Senia, how are you? Good to see you again.
I'm fine, good to see you too.
Yeah, okay. Welcome back. Nian is with us. Hi, Nian.
Yeah.
Welcome back again.
Thank you.
Thank you. And nice to see you. And Rebecca has also joined us. Hi, Rebecca.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, pretty good. Thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, nice.
Terrific. Terrific. Okay. Once again, today we're looking at idioms related to sleep and dreams. We're going to start off kind of warm up by doing some fill-in-the-blank exercises looking at literal meanings of a few keywords, nouns, and verbs that, as you'll see, basically have something to do with sleep. And these will be featured in the idioms. So we just want to make sure we understand the literal meanings of these keywords. Alrighty, Heidi, number one.
When you open and close your eyes quickly, you blink. If you only close one eye, you wink.
Okay, and if you don't take a bath for 3 months, you stink. Okay. Sorry, ink words, ink verbs. Okay, whatever. All right, that's it. Very good. You're absolutely correct. Blink also has the meaning of to shine on and off like a light. Sometimes you might see blinking traffic lights, or the light blinks on and off, or in advertising on a sign or something. Sometimes the lights blink. Christmas tree lights blink sometimes. Okay, Senia, number two.
When two cars hit each other, they crash.
Yes, they do. Okay, very good. And although I'm preempting myself, I know, to crash, Senior, what do you think it means if I ask you, can I crash on your couch?
Just sit?
No.
Or lie down?
Lie down. Sleep. Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I was so exhausted I had to crash. For Americans, this is really, really super common slang for sleep. I've got to crash. I'm exhausted. Really common. Okay. Nian, number three.
A very bad dream is a nightmare. Nightmare.
Nightmare. Okay, you're absolutely right. Okay, I heard what you were trying to do with the D in bad. Okay, Nian,
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the D in bad here and the D in dream here, when this happens, when you have the same sound at the end of a word and the next word starts with exactly the same sound, we only say the sound once. For example, bad dream.
Bad dream.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bad dream. It was like a bad dream.
Yes, sometimes when my body is not really healthy.
What? When you're
Oh, yes, sometimes I got a bad dream. If my physical health is not good.
Oh, okay. All right. You have a bad dream when your physical health is not good. Actually, that's kind of interesting. I don't know, there's many folklore, many ideas about what gives you a bad dream. Yeah, some people say it's what you eat. Americans often say, "Oh, I have bad dreams whenever I eat Chinese food," or something like that. Yeah, okay. Rebecca, number 4.
Number 4. When you mean yes, you your head. You nod your head.
You nod your head, right. And what is the verb for no? Okay,
Ah,
what is the motion, I mean?
ah. This is
Yes?
just a positive. Okay. Yes, not. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, the verb we use to describe the action is shake your head. I asked my boss for a raise, and he just shook his head. All right?
Ah, when it shakes, is the meaning is no.
That's correct.
Ah, I didn't know that. Okay. And yes is not. Okay. He
Yes.
not. He nodded. He not. The past is
Okay.
not.
All right. And then I can't remember if the idiom's coming up, but if someone gives you the nod, the boss gave me the nod, it means he gave his approval. He said, yes, I could do it. I wanted to buy a new computer for the office, and the boss gave me the nod. All right, meaning he said yes.
Could we say the same for and give me the shake?
No.
No, okay. So
Uh,
it's okay. It's just for
no. But interestingly, you reminded me of something. No, we would normally say he shook his head, and sometimes he shook his head no. Sometimes we don't even include the information no. We understand, so sometimes he just shook his head. However, the only way that it can be used, but this is extremely specific. You just reminded me of something. In a baseball game, the pitcher, the guy who throws the ball, okay, I don't know how much you know about baseball, so briefly, the catcher, the person behind home plate who catches the ball, actually signals what pitch he wants. It's not the pitcher deciding which pitch, but the catcher normally calls what he wants: a fastball, a curveball, a sinker, a slider, and where he wants it: high, low, whatever, inside, outside. Okay, the catcher signals. If the pitcher really doesn't like it, for some reason he knows he can't throw a fastball or he really doesn't want to throw it, he shakes off the pitch, which he actually literally shakes his head. It's kind of funny, really, because he just shakes his head a little bit, and so the catcher gives him another sign for a different pitch. So if you're ever watching a baseball game in English, you might hear the announcer say, "And he's shaking off another pitch." I'm not sure what he's thinking out there. He's shaken off 3 pitches. Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
very specific. We don't normally use it.
Okay.
We don't
Yeah.
normally say, my boss shook me off.
Shook me off. Okay.
We would not say that. That would not make sense. It's only used this specific way. Okay. Ken has joined us. Hello, Ken. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you. Just in time to pick up number 5 here. Ken?
Me?
Yeah.
A blank is a piece of the trunk of or a thick branch of tree. Eh, uh, a log.
A log. Yes, it is. Okay. Log has another meaning. Ken?
Log?
Yeah.
Yes. Nowadays, log in.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Log in. Oh, to log in. Okay, phrasal verb. That's right. You log into Verbling or whatever. That's right. Also, there's another meaning. You might have seen it on Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yes.
Like,
Captain's log, stardate
yeah, like diary.
51. Yes, a log is like a diary, an official diary. Not like a private personal diary, but an official, a captain's log, a ship. The ancient sailing ships would have to keep a log of what happened at all times. Yeah. Okay. Even modern day truckers who truck goods across the country, they have to keep a log of where they stopped, how many pounds they took on, how many they unloaded, all that stuff. Okay, Heidi, back to you, number 6.
After cutting off the log, it's called stump, right?
The part that's stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember that my favorite tongue twister. A skunk stunk on the stump.
Skunk stunk on the stump.
Yeah.
Is that it? Did I get it?
Yeah, longer than that, but I forgot.
Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So you wouldn't call it a log if it includes the roots are still in the ground. That's a stump. Yeah. And if you are stumped, I'm stumped means I'm totally confused. I don't know why. I don't know what one has to do with the other, but if you are stumped, then you don't know the answer. I don't know. Okay, anyway, Heidi, number 6.
If you make a loud noise when you sleep, you snore.
Uh-huh. Do you snore, Heidi?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Because you're sleeping.
when traveled and for in European countries, my sister said, "You are very noisy."
Really? Oh my goodness. Of course, snoring is an obvious sound. You know it when you hear it. Okay. Different people snore differently, I suppose, but yeah, it's that sound. All right. So much for our literal meanings. Now we're going to be looking at the idioms. A little bit of a different exercise today. We're going to choose the keyword that we think actually completes the idiom. There'll be 2 words in italics, separated with a slash. You have to figure out which word actually makes sense, and then maybe we'll talk about the idiom a little bit. Senia, number 1.
I feel great. I slept like a dog last night.
Yeah. Which one is it?
Dog?
No, actually.
No,
Yeah, I slept like a log last
because
night.
in Russian language we have a dog.
Really?
As a idiom. Yes.
Sleep like a dog?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. It's interesting. Of course, there's many idioms that include dog, something about a dog in English, but not anything to do with sleeping that I can think of. No, no. Slept like a log. Of course, a log doesn't move. It just lies there. All right. Okay. I did not sleep like a log last night, which is why I'm a little tired. Just so I can introduce it. The opposite of sleeping like a log, and this is actually the truth. Last night, I tossed and turned all night. The entire phrase, the entire sentence would be used to describe the idea that you did not sleep very well. Very true in my case today. Senia, how did you sleep last night?
The same, tossed and turned.
Yeah. Why? Was there a full moon or what? Why? I don't know.
Because I was for me I was anxious because I had to go for 10 kilometers in the morning. It was my New Year resolution, so I was a little bit anxious, so I couldn't sleep very well.
Actually, I have a real reason too. I had a class at 7 in the morning, and I really hate getting up that early. So I think about it, and then I can't sleep. Even though I go to bed at a proper time, I'm so worried about getting up early that I can't sleep. I hate that. Okay, number 2, Nian.
I was so tired, and when I got into bed last night, that I went out like a light.
Out like a light. Yes. Okay. So the idiom here is out like a light. What do you think that means?
I don't know, but I see the first exercise you use the light, so I guess.
Okay, you guessed.
Yeah.
Guessed.
I guess.
All right. Now, as an American, I would say this slightly differently. First of all, I was out. I would use the verb to be. I was out like a light last night, meaning that I fell asleep very quickly. I fell asleep as soon as my head hit the pillow, is another way to say exactly the same thing. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I fell asleep. However, there is another use of this idiom, out like a light, and really similar meaning, but you might hear it, for example, from an announcer while you're watching boxing. If someone gets knocked out, you would hear somebody describe it. Ooh, and he hit him in the head, and he was out like a light. Like, okay, turn on, turn off the light switch. Yeah, on, off. Like that. That's the idea. So not only just sleeping, it can also mean knocked out. All right. Rebecca, number 3.
Number 3, I feel terrible. I didn't sleep a blink or a wink last night. I say a wink
You got it.
last night.
Yes. Yes. You got it. If you used blink here, it would sound really weird, but that's it. I didn't sleep a wink last night. Very common idiomatic expression. I think the meaning is fairly obvious. I didn't get any sleep last night. Okay, you might be exaggerating, but whatever. Okay. Okay. What, Rebecca?
Yes.
Why would you wink at someone?
When you want to, sometimes when you want to nod and without moving, like, okay.
Okay.
Or you want to pay attention, you want someone pay attention of you, or I like you.
Okay,
or
to flirt.
yes.
To flirt, possibly. Okay. Flirt.
Oh yes, flirting, yes. Oh yes.
Okay. Maybe to flirt. Maybe to say yes. And you don't want to nod. You don't want to move your head for some reason. You're absolutely right. And the third reason is because you're trying to signal to someone, again, without moving your head or making any motion, that you're just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just
Saying, okay, you're right, or don't worry, I'll do it, or something like that. It depends on the context, you know? It depends on the moment.
Yeah. Well, if I'm talking to two people and I'm telling them one of them a lie, I'm just trying to trick them for fun, as a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to fool B. I'm A. I'm trying to trick B just for fun. I might give C a wink so
Yes.
that B can't see me, so that, you know, she's in on the joke.
Yeah. I'm joking. Yeah. In that situation, yes, it's very common.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's it. Okay. Why would you blink at someone?
Well, blink, I guess, is with two eyes. Blinking.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
Well, there's no a specific reason as wink, you know. When you wink at someone is as we just said. But
Uh-huh.
blink is no specific reason to do it.
Okay. Well,
It depends.
you certainly would not use this verb. We do have a couple idioms, though. Don't blink means keep your focus. If you don't keep your focus, what happened? If you advise someone, and this is advice, don't blink. Advising them to not lose their focus, concentrate. If they lose their focus for a second, they're going to miss something, possibly, or they'll make a mistake. Something's going to happen really fast, or they need to keep their focus. So there's an idiom there. There's another one. I'm talking about the physical action of blinking at someone, but we don't use the verb. We would say, "Don't bat your eyes at me," and it's always negative. What that bat your eyes? Now this is kind of interesting here. I think a demonstration is in order. Okay, gender specific. Women might do this to a man.
Okay, that is the sign of flirting too, you know.
That is a sign of flirting too. Usually flirting because they want something from the man.
Yeah, I'm a good girl, please. I'm asking you a favor,
Can I
please.
please have $50, Daddy?
Yeah,
Okay, like that.
You're
Right. And so the male in this conversation would say, "Don't bat your eyes at me. I'm not going to fall for that." Or maybe, "I can't do it. Don't give me those puppy dog eyes or cow eyes." All right. When they want
Puppy dog's eyes. Oh, I didn't know that. Ah, yeah. Like, okay, I'm hungry.
Yeah, like I'm hungry, I'm starving to death, whatever. Feed me. Yeah. That's it. Oh, give me those puppy dog eyes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are a good actor. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on here. Ken, number 4, please.
Okay. I wake up the slightest noise. I'm a very light sleeper.
Very good. Just a matter of not really idiomatic, but a very strong collocation. A light sleeper. What's the opposite, Ken?
Deep sleeper?
No. A deep sleeper. He's a very deep sleeper. Yeah. Okay.
Or heavy sleeper, I'm not sure.
Heavy. He's a heavy sleeper. Heavy sleeper or deep sleeper. Yeah. Okay. But usually deep sleep, he was in a very deep sleep to describe the actual physical action. To describe the person, a heavy sleeper, a light sleeper. Ken, how about yourself?
I'm a so-so sleeper. Not heavy, not light, too light, not too heavy.
Okay. Medium weight sleeper. All right. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. Some, yeah. My daughter is an exceptionally heavy sleeper. I mean, seriously, we've had typhoons and things flying through the air. She doesn't wake up. Fell asleep during New Year's Eve. The fireworks, bang, 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 bang. Sounds like there's a war outside. Doesn't wake up. It's amazing. She's gonna sleep through World War III. Okay, Heidi, number 5.
I usually go home for lunch, but if I'm tired, I sometimes stay in my office and have 40 winks at my desk.
Okay, very good. You got it. 40 winks. What's 40 winks?
Like taking a nap.
Yeah, taking a nap. Or sometimes we say a cat nap. A short nap. A cat nap is a very short nap. I don't know, 10 minutes or something. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, a nap. Okay, 40 winks. I don't know how long that is. Some people talk about getting 40 winks, maybe 10 minutes. Maybe they mean like a 2-hour nap. We don't really know. All right, Sina, number 6.
Don't bother going to the newborn film. It was so boring, I nodded off.
Okay, you nodded off. Of course, when you get really tired, your head starts to go down and you start to wake up and your head goes up. So you make that nodding motion. Yeah, because yeah. Okay, it's the natural nodding. That's the motion that we make when we're really tired and your head sinks down. Yeah, you nod off. Like we use this quite a lot, like talking about, oh, I was talking to Grandpa and he nodded off again. All right, people who tend to just fall asleep in places where you don't normally fall asleep. I couldn't believe it. I was just talking to him and he nodded off. All right, you don't expect him to go to sleep in that place or under those circumstances. Nien, number 7, please.
Yeah. It's the time you went to bed. You look dead on your feet.
Dead on your feet. Dead. Dead.
Dead.
Dead on. Okay.
Dead on the feet.
Dead on. See, you're connecting the D with the O. Dead on.
Yes, dead on the feet.
Okay, it's time you went to bed. Bed.
Bed.
No, not bed. Bed. Duh.
Bed.
Yeah, bed.
Bed. Yes.
Okay, because it's the last word in the sentence and we're not really going to connect it with anything. In fact, we should pause between wherever there's punctuation.
Yes.
This is where we'd sort of add a vowel sound to the D. Time you went to bed. You look dead on your feet. Dead on. Dead on your feet. Okay, means what, Nian?
I think because you exhausted.
Exhausted, yes.
Exhausted, yeah.
You're really tired. You're dead on your feet. That's it. Rebecca, number 8.
Number 8. When I got in from work last night, I was utterly exhausted. I just crashed out on the sofa. I didn't wake up till 11 this morning. Well, you said something at the beginning of the class about crash.
I did.
So I would say crashed out on the sofa.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. In the course of my lifetime, I've heard this start out as kind of a slang, and originally, really, it did mean to suddenly or quickly fall asleep. But now it's become much more generally used anytime you want to just talk about sleeping at any time, anywhere. Yeah. Okay. Again, it's super common for Americans. Really, really common. Ken, number 9.
I was so tired I could hardly keep my eyes open.
Yeah. Okay. Apart would be a little weird. Okay. That would mean indicate you're crossing your eyes. Okay. Hardly keep my eyes open again, obviously. Well, it's already in the sentence. It's so very tired. You can hardly keep your eyes open. Okay. Although, eyes apart, sometimes we do use cross-eyed. Well, you mean that you're somehow incapacitated. Oh, I was so exhausted I was cross-eyed. Or off another meaning is to show that you were somehow under the influence of drugs or alcohol. He was cross-eyed. But anyway, that would be the eyes apart or together. So, okay. It's possible, but could hardly keep my eyes open is much more common. It's a very common idiom. Okay. Heidi, number 10.
Someone said there was thunder last night, but I didn't hear a thing. I was asleep to the world.
Well, you could obviously just say I was asleep. The idiom is I was dead to the world.
Oh, dead to the world. Okay.
All right. Are obviously here we're using it about himself, speaking in the first person. We often use it to describe other people. Oh, don't worry about it. You'll never wake him up. He's dead to the world. Or he's out cold is another one. Oh, he's out cold. To talk about, very similar to dead to the world, talk about somebody who you're sure is not going to wake up. Maybe they've been punched in the head. Maybe they've been knocked out. Maybe they got really drunk and they fell asleep. Oh, he's out cold. He's dead to the world. Maybe because he's really tired, so you're reasonably sure the person's not going to wake up. He's dead to the world. He's out cold. Yeah. All right. Senior, number 11.
Wednesday is my day off, so I usually lie in till about 10 o'clock.
Okay. Do you like to lie in?
I used to like, but now no, I prefer to wake up immediately without lying in.
I used to love to lie in, but now I have children, and that's a physical impossibility.
Yes.
So for those of you who don't have children, lie in as much as you can. Because someday, if you do have children, it will never again be possible. Lie in and snooze. Well, Well, that's a very good question, Yen. Well, they're extremely similar. I think they can be the same, snooze and lie in. Lie in can be that it can mean that you sleep late, or lie in can mean that you kind of wake up and you turn on the TV in your bedroom and you watch part of a movie and you fall asleep again, and you wake up and you turn off the TV and you read a book for about 10 minutes and you fall asleep again. Like that. That can be lying in. You're just lying in bed, but maybe you're doing reading or watching TV or something. Snooze means you're lightly sleeping. So you might snooze in the doctor's office. You're not really deep sleeping sitting up in a chair. Or snooze can, of course, we all have played this game where our alarm clock goes off and we hit the snooze button. So it lets us sleep for another 5 minutes, and then it goes off again, and we hit the snooze button, and we sleep for another 5 minutes. Okay, at that point, you're snoozing. You're not really sleeping because you don't have enough time to reach deep sleep. To reach deep sleep. Ooh, okay. Nian, number 12.
Yes. Look at him. Look at him. John babies look lovely when they are I guess fast asleep.
Very good. The expression fast asleep means deeply asleep. So obviously we would only use this when we're describing someone who at least appears to be deeply asleep. Oh, or, talking in general. By 1 a.m., I'm normally fast asleep. Okay. Normal activity. Okay, I'm in a deep sleep by then. All right. Rebecca, number 13.
13. I think you had too much to drink. Go home. Go to bed and sleep is not it off. Okay, to bed and, well, I would say is not it off.
Well, people who drink too much alcohol sometimes snore. So I can understand why you would say that. But actually, the expression is sleep it off. Okay, and this is a pretty good example of how it's used. It's used as advice. You need to sleep it off. All right, you're far too drunk. You need to sleep it off. I think you should just sleep it off. Many variations, but the idea, you're advising somebody that they've had too much alcohol and they need to just go to sleep at this point before they cause trouble. Yeah. We can also use it as a description. Oh, where's Martin? Oh, Martin's, okay. Martin's in the bedroom sleeping off his birthday celebration. Something like that. Can be used that way too. Oh, he's sleeping it off from last night. Okay. Ken, number 14.
I need 2 alarm clocks to wake me in the morning. I'm very heavy sleeper.
There you go. We already talked about this. I'm a very heavy sleeper. Not exactly an idiom, but a very strong collocation. Okay. Well, maybe we'll come back to that. Let's skip that review exercise. Try this one. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the class. How are you?
Hello. Good afternoon. Sorry, I've been late.
Okay, not a problem. All right. Okay, in this next exercise, we're going to be looking at words connected with sleep to talk about many different things. Maybe not even talking about sleep specifically. We just looked at a lot of idioms where we're actually talking about sleeping and dreaming. Now, referencing sleep, but really talking about something else. This exercise is in the form of a dialogue. One person speaks, the arrow indicating a response. The idea is hopefully you can see how it would be used in a conversation. So, Sam, go ahead, fill in the blank here. Number 1.
Okay. How was your holiday? Awful. Everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. It was a nightmare.
That's it. Very good. Very common idiom, very commonly used with bad language and a lot more expression. Oh my God, it was terrible. Rickin' frickin' flockin' flippin' flappin'. It was a freaking nightmare. Frickin' floppin', yeah, kind of like that. It was a nightmare. Okay, it was really bad. All right, to talk about a holiday, some kind of a. How was the rock concert? It was a nightmare. Oh, you wouldn't have believed it. How was your trip? How was your day at work? Things like that. All right.
Everything is wrong.
Yeah,
Went wrong.
just really bad for whatever reasons. Yeah, it's pretty extreme, but common. You know, whatever. English speakers like to exaggerate, so. All right, Heidi, back to you. Number 2, Heidi.
Sorry to hear about your dog. Was he killed in an accident? No, he was ill and too old to get better. We had him put to sleep.
Ah, yes, classic. Heidi, have you ever had to have an animal put to sleep?
Euthanized, right?
Yes, euthanized. That's exactly what it means.
No, never. Not euthanized. My mother had a lot of chicken to get eggs.
Yeah.
When the chicken get older,
Yeah, well,
my
then it
mother
was
killed.
chicken soup. Yeah, that's different. Then you would not use euthanized, and you would not use put to sleep. You wouldn't say my mother put the chickens to sleep. Nope, nope. In that case, you'd say butchered. Sometimes we say butchered. For chickens, I would definitely say butchered the chickens. To butcher, or slaughter. Okay, we had to slaughter the pigs. Butcher the pigs. You can use either one. When you're killing them to eat them, right? You do not use put them to sleep. It sounds very funny, actually. Oh, our pigs got big enough, so we put them to sleep.
Very sad, but very delicious.
Yeah, right. I know. I also had chickens when I was a kid. I wasn't that sad, though. Not as sad as you are, obviously. Oh, yay. Celebrate. I hated feeding those stupid chickens. Okay, Senior, number 3.
I'm a bit worried that I upset Amanda. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding. Don't lose any sleep over it.
There you go. What does that mean, Senior? Don't lose any sleep over it.
Don't mind?
Don't mind. Not don't mind. Don't worry about it.
Yes,
No
don't worry
problem.
about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's closer. Don't mind. Okay, mind is close to bother. Do you mind if I open the window? Means, does it bother you, or would it annoy you if I open the window? No, I don't mind. Means, no, it doesn't bother me. So, okay. All right. So, I think, yeah, don't worry. Better. All right, don't lose any sleep over it. Yeah, common enough idiom in any situation where you're telling somebody not to worry about it. Whatever, they broke a vase or whatever. They did something they're worried about, and don't lose sleep. I wouldn't lose any. Sometimes used as advice, spoken as advice. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it if I were you. Is also very common in this kind of a advice conditional sentence way. You'll often hear it that way. All right, Nyan, number 4.
Sorry, what did you say? I wasn't listening. What is the matter with you this morning? You are half asleep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now this sleep idiom really does, or it might have to do with being very sleepy. Maybe. We don't really know if the person is actually very tired or they're just distracted. We can't really tell. And we would use the idiom regardless, either way. Maybe both. Maybe they're tired and distracted. Okay. Yeah, you're half asleep. So, all right. Okay. Rebecca, number 5.
Number 5. So you are off to America at the weekend? Have a good time. I will. I've been waiting to go for years. I've been waiting for years. It's a dream come true. It's a dream come true?
It's a dream come true. Okay. Something that you've wanted to do for a long time. Sometimes you may hear it's like a dream come true, but it's used for the same purpose in the same way. It's like a dream come true. Okay. Whatever. Her long-awaited trip to America, getting married, getting her dream job, buying a beautiful house, whatever. These are common things we would use this idiom for.
And why is come without S?
Why is what?
Come. Because the dream is the one who is coming, so it's third person.
No, a dream come true is an adjective. It is a dream. See, it's.
Okay. The main verb is it is. Okay.
A dream come true. This whole thing is a clause, really. Yeah, the main verb is the verb to be. Yeah. What this is, technically speaking, this is an infinitive, but it's a bare infinitive. Bare as in naked infinitive. There's no to.
Yeah.
Is what it is, really, technically speaking. But yeah, the whole thing is the whole sentence. Okay. Is an idiom. So anyway. Okay. Good question though. All right. Number 6. Ken, please.
Okay. How was your date with Richard? Is he Mr. Right? Well, it was wonderful. Everything was perfect.
Oops.
Perfect. It's a dream come true?
We're talking about a situation. Well, okay. We're talking about how something happened, not what happened.
I wouldn't dream of it.
No. You got the dream
went
part.
like a dream.
There you go. How did it go? How did it happen? How was the date? It went like a dream. Okay. Now, this one, okay, can be used to talk about a series of events, a date, or a job interview, for example. It can also be used. I've also heard this idiom used to talk about something like a car. Oh, okay, so you just had your car fixed. How is it running? Oh, it goes like a dream. Okay, how it's working or how it's doing. Especially a car. I don't know. I don't know anything else, but other situations, job interview is a good example. Something where there might be a doubt, a date, a car interview. Oh, I'm sorry I missed your wedding. How was your wedding ceremony? It went like a dream. How did it happen? Okay, but things like that. All right. Sam, number 7, please.
Okay. Work in the Metrite office? Well, it sounds good, but it's a big decision to leave home for 2 years. You don't have to decide now. We can talk again tomorrow. We can talk again tomorrow. We can talk again tomorrow. It wouldn't dream of it?
No. Okay, so the
No.
person
No.
has just been offered a job in Madrid, by the way.
Madrid office, okay.
Okay, that sounds good. It's a
Well,
big
it's a big
decision.
decision
All right.
to leave for home for 2 years.
Don't decide now. Take time and think about it.
No.
Is the idea of the idiom. Take some time and think about it.
Take your time. Okay. Okay. Don't lose any sleep over it? No.
No, that would mean don't worry about it, and that's not the idea.
Okay.
She needs to think about it. Don't lose any sleep over it means stop thinking about it. Don't worry. Pretty much exactly the opposite.
Okay. And sleep on it means
Means
think about it.
That's right. Take time and think about it. It does when
Okay.
we this is a very common idiom in English, very common in business English, very common for any big decision you make in your life. I recommend sleeping on it. It has nothing to do with physically lying down and closing your eyes. It's idiomatic and it means take some time to think about it. Okay.
Take some time to think about it. It means it should be positive, right?
Well, I don't know what you mean. It's neutral.
I mean that, yeah, okay, neutral. Yeah, sometimes you know that you are doing something wrong. At that time, you think about that way.
Oh no,
And,
you wouldn't
use
say
no.
No. You tell somebody to sleep on it, or you tell somebody I need to sleep on it when you have a big decision. Do you want to work at company A in the United States or company B in Japan? That's a big decision. You've had two men ask you to marry you on the same day, Bob or Martin. That's a big decision. I need to sleep on it. I have a big decision to make, and I'm not going to make the decision like that. I'm going to, okay, I need to think about it. So
Wait
it's not,
for you think about.
right, so
Not quick,
negative,
not taking a quick decision.
yeah, negative or positive has nothing to do with it. It means be careful. When you're saying it as advice, it means be careful, take your time, and make a good decision. When you tell somebody, I need to sleep on it before I decide if I want to buy that car. Okay, I'm going to sleep on it. I'll let you know tomorrow. That means I need to think carefully about it before I make a decision. That's the idea. There's no negative or positive involved. It's
okay, right. Yes, I got it.
Okay. Okay. Heidi, number 8.
Do you allow yourself to have a drink when you are driving? No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Okay, very good.
Never think about that. And never forgive myself if I had an accident.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't dream of it, meaning I'd never do that. Often used when somebody tells somebody else to keep a secret. Don't tell anybody I told you. Oh no, I wouldn't dream of it. But used for other things as well, to exaggerate the idea that you would never do something. Does this mean I thought this question was funny. Do you allow yourself to have a drink when you're driving? You mean while you're driving? At the exact time when you're driving, you're drinking? Whoa. Okay. No. No, I may hit a bump and spill my drink. It would be terrible. Okay, anyway. Okay, here's a little quote ski. When I told them it drove like a dream. All right, very similar. Where was that other one? It went like a dream. Okay. It drove like a dream. Okay, might be the more normal way we would hear that idiom here. And very commonly used for a car. Uh, okay. Yeah, not really used for anything else but a car. Okay, let's. We've only got a couple of minutes. Let's see if we can see how many of these we can zip through in the next 2 minutes. Sienia, sorry, number 1.
I sleep like a log.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Okay. I sleep like a log. I slept like a log. I will sleep like a log. It could be in any verb tense. Yeah. Nyan, number 2.
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Okay, I didn't sleep a wink last night. Yeah. All right. I didn't, meaning I got no sleep. Rebecca, number 3.
Number 3, I just on the sofa. Crash out on the sofa.
Yeah, and it occurs to me you could say sacked out on the sofa as well. Meaning, yeah, if you sack out, you just fall asleep any old place. He just sacked out on the kitchen floor. More the idea of falling asleep in any place. Okay, Ken, number 4.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Perfect. I'd never do it. All right, Sam, number 5.
Okay, it's a dream come true.
Very good. Something that you've kind of always wished would happen. Heidi, number 6.
Don't lose any sleep over it.
Yeah, I won't. Sometimes it's used that way, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. In kind of a sarcastic way to tell somebody else, I'm not going to worry about it. Well, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Whatever. I don't care. Senior, number 7.
It was like a dream.
It was like a dream. Yeah, you're right. Verb to be, it was like a dream. Possibly it went like a dream. Possibly referencing a car. It drove like a dream. Could be any of those. Right. Nien?
I went out like a light.
Very good. You fell asleep very quickly. Rebecca, number 9.
I will and tell you tomorrow. I will on in it and tell you tomorrow. I will. I don't know. I will sleep. No. I will.
It could be lie in. It could be sleep in. Actually, we also say sleep in. I like to sleep in on my day off.
We are on okay 9. I thought it was 10. Okay, sorry. I lie in on my day off.
Yeah. Okay. And last one. I'll sleep on it and tell you tomorrow. I'll think about it. All right. Okay. I am over time and late for my next class. Okay. So thank you very much.